You must be the guinea pigs I ordered. Sign in with the room code and make sure to snap a selfie or draw yourself for our records.
Models. When science goes too far, we're there to carry it a little further. Here at the lab, we've spent years searching for the genetic magic that makes each and every human a truly unique individual. But that was hard, so we found a shortcut. We theorize every friend group has some version of the smart one, the popular one, the troubled loner who I can change. You get the idea. And these roles make it a lot easier to figure people out with science. You guys are going to match your fellow test subjects to the roles that fit them best. My lovely assistant will put all the data into the tubes, and at the end, we'll crunch the numbers and tell each of you who you really are. Okay, I moved all the chemicals out of licking distance, so let's go! Vote for a category to get us started. Ideally, something everyone knows a little bit about. Which game show host are you? So, on your device, you've got the names of your fellow lab rats. Drag each one to the role you think fits them best. That includes yourself. Oh, and you'll see a little 99% sign next to each role. Tap that to lock in the answer you're 99% certain will match what everyone else picks. I'll make it worth your while if you're right, so make sure to pick someone. When everyone's given out their roles, we'll check out the results. Let's find out who you are. Show me the votes. Take away the outliers. We have our winner. Yippee! I like to reward my lab rats for positive behavior, so I'll give you guys these nutritious science pellets. Whenever your answers match the group, whoever has the most at the end is my lab rat of the month. Plus, they're delicious. Subjects who already have a role can't get this one, so we'll take out these votes. Hooray! You really know yourself, or at least what your friends think of you. Ooh, fun! 2 subjects are tied. We're gonna need another test to figure out who gets this role. Write your answer on your device. Your fellow lab rats will decide whether you get the role. Even if you're not sure you want the role, I'm handing out science pellets to the winner, so do your best. It's an experiment, man. You think Schrodinger's cat always wants to get in the box? Okay, there's the data. Vote on your devices now. We were all thinking the same thing on that one.
Performing the best in this experiment is definitely worth a few science pellets.
Don't spend them all in one place. Gonna need more data to settle this tie.
Enter your answer on your device. That's the raw data. Vote on your devices now. In science, we call that a shutout. And this roll comes with some science pellets. Survey says here's how it all shook out. And here's how many science pellets everyone has. Remember, you get pellets when your answers match the group or you perform the best in a tiebreaker experiment. Keep that in mind if you want to be the lab rat of the month. Select the next category. If you had the hero tied up, what would you say to them? Okay, make those matches. And remember to tap the 99% button next to the combo you feel most strongly about. Let's see where we landed. Woohoo! Hey, you got the roll you wanted. And your 99% guess was 100% right. On fire with these matches. These subjects are tied. Let's fix that. I may be crazy, but I think both of you deserve this roll. Let's just make it 2 rolls. Feel free to plead your case. Talking does not taint the experiment. Vote on your devices now. Yeah, I'd call that pretty conclusive. There's our lineup. Oh, and you? You are scary good at this. Do you want a job?
Okay, you've each got some rolls under your belt. Let's see what the data tells us. Your rolls tell me that you're polar opposites. From a very specific point of view, anyway. We're not leaving here until we find out which of you is better at being you. What is the best theme for a romantic hotel suite? I want both of you to write an answer that matches the trait above you. The rest of you will decide who wins. Here it is. Vote on your devices now. The data has spoken. Based on your rolls, you're total opposites. If you look at the data a certain way, that is. Science demands an experiment to see which of you is better for science. What would be the name of the Jane Austen novel based on your life? Type an answer on your device. There you go. Vote on your devices now. The process works. Last category. Pick something good. How would each of you obtain superpowers? Assign those roles. Let's see who's who. Cha-ching! Another great prediction. Nice use of the 99%. I do. Ooh, I love a tie. It means we get more data. Write your answer on your device. That's what we're working with. Vote on your devices now. Wow, this was the role you were made for. Sometimes one vote is all it takes. Here's who's who. One last thing before the experiment ends. Let's see if there are any more interesting patterns in those roles. You two. Your roles tell me you've got something in common. You guys are like twins, but one of you has to be better. What would be your plan if you were competing in the Hunger Games? Answer the prompt on your devices, and we'll settle this once and for all. There's the data. Vote on your devices now. Wow, no contest there. You two. Your roles tell me you share a common characteristic. Which is cute and all, but there can be only one. You're at a trade convention and can write anything you want on your name tag. What do you write? Answer the prompt on your devices, and we'll settle this once and for all. There you have it. Vote on your devices now. That's that. That was the final piece of data. Allow me to present your final roles determined by everything your fellow guinea pigs said about you. And my favorite little lab rat with the most total science pellets is...
The Murder Hotel. Car crashing into another car, and then another car went ahead and crashed.
The infamous hotel was run by a mysterious family for several generations, until close time. In unrelated news, the Trivia Murder Party killer is still on the loose.
This is your wake-up call. Prepare to die. Welcome to Trivia Murder Party. Those free vacation coupons you received in the mail were a trick, luring you into a game with deadly consequences. Only one of you will survive. The rest of you will die. Was that clear? I'm trying to be a better communicator. Okay. Question. The constellation Capricornus is also known as what? Use your device to answer the question. And the correct answer is... Who got the question right? The rest of you, I want to show you something. Welcome to the killing room! Let's see who has ESP. Type in an answer that fits this category. Everyone else will answer too. And if anyone matches you, you die. Including any potential mind readers. Answer time is coming to an end. Now, let's see if there are any matches. Oh good, someone actively contributed to you being murdered. You're not going anywhere. Remember, dead players are still players, just more see-through. Keep playing and you just might steal someone else's life force and win the game. Let's try another one. Sure, I torture people and all, but my worst attribute is that I'm a whiskey snob. In order to be legally called bourbon, how must whiskey be aged? Who picked this? Only a ghost got it wrong. Nobody, huh? Let's keep moving. What international border runs across the peak of Mount Everest? Time's almost up. Who picked this? The rest of you who are still alive, it's time. Welcome to room 227. Ah, the lost art of letter writing. I'm going to dictate a message to you. Write down as much of what I say as you can. Everyone else will be typing too. And if anyone does a better job than you, you die. Get your typing fingers ready because I'm starting right now. Dear phone company, why am I being charged for conversations that I did not enjoy? Can I send them back like every meal I order at a restaurant? Also, do you think this would be a good premise for stand-up comedy? I may try visiting an open mic night. Time's up! Alright, now let me get out my red pen and give this a once-over. And here's how you did. But did anyone do better than you? Well, you failed. I mean, look at this one! Yowza! Everyone can see that the dead players are ghosts, right? I'm not just freaking out. Let's try another one. In Norse mythology, what will happen during Ragnarok? Who picked this? Come with me. Let's see if the safe players are good at forgery. Oh, hey, look! The ghost of my Aunt Mildred is writing on this mirror. She has her own consistent handwriting. Now, Aunt Mildred is going to write a different word. But so will everyone else. Draw a word on the mirror to camouflage Aunt Mildred's. Let the drawing begin. Watch closely. One of these new words will be a word written by Aunt Mildred's ghost. So many convincing words to choose from. Now, type the word that Aunt Mildred wrote, or you die. Would the real Aunt Mildred please stand up? Aunt Mildred would, never say that. It's time for you to join my Aunt Mildred. We're here. The final round is close. Next question. In the Myers-Briggs type indicator, what does P stand for? Who picked this? Follow me. Let's get our math on. Do as much math as you can before time runs out. Everyone else will be playing along. If any of them do better than you, you'll die. Let's go. I'm excited to have this platform to encourage math fundamentals. Hurry up and finish your math. Looks like you were outmathed. Oops, didn't mean to kill all of you, but I still need one alive player, so... It's kind of arbitrary, but you had the most money. Anywho, the time has come. Congrats on making it here alive, but can you escape? I'm going to give you a category. Metric system units of measurement. Tap each answer that fits the category, and let's see the right answers. You advance 1 space for every correct answer. Well, you'd be closer to the exit if you'd gotten either of those right. But get this, all ghosts get to play too. If a ghost catches up with you, they will steal your life force. Then they can escape and win the game. Here's everyone's next question. And ghosts get a third choice to help them catch up to you. Time is almost up. Next question. Mascots older than Ronald McDonald. Black Mirror episodes. Here comes trouble. Are you afraid of the dark? Boat-related occupations. Core engine parts. Time is almost up. The exit is so close. Country bordering the Indian Ocean. The darkness approaches. Career cards in the modern edition of the Game of Life. That ghost can smell your life force. You are but shadows now. Not so fast. You need a perfect answer for your final escape. And that includes the third answer choice now, too. Oh, you're back! Good timing. I just finished digging more graves in the cellar. I am out of shape. First question. Who's a widower? Use your device to answer the question. And the correct answer is... Who got the question right? The rest of you, time for consequences. Housekeeping! We're at room 105. Time to get out the dice. It's real simple. The player who rolls the highest will die. But we've got some help to make this more interesting. You have an extra die that you can give to whoever you want to make their odds worse. Roll 'em! The player with the highest total dies. What can I say? Dice just roll like that. Let's keep moving. What famous scientist is buried at Westminster Abbey? Who picked this? The rest of you, I want to show you something. Bonjour! Welcome back to the killing room. I hope you're good with instructions. Follow as many rules as you can before time runs out. The player who follows the fewest rules correctly dies. And it's already begun. The rules are on your device now. Speaking of rules, you ever used a slide rule? It's kind of like a guillotine, but for numbers. Almost out of rules time. If you ask me, you have no one to blame but yourself. You'd think ghosts would just fall through the bottom of an elevator when it goes up, but I guess ghost rules don't make any sense. Let's try another one. Which of these 80s sitcoms is not about a space alien? Who picked this? The rest of you who are still alive, it's time. It's the classic game, Chalices. I've given each safe player a poison pellet. Pick a chalice to drop your poison in. Now it's your turn to play. Pick a chalice to drink from. If you drink from a poisoned chalice, you die. Salud! Now let's see what everyone drank. You poisoned. here. When one player is left alive, we'll go to the final round. Next question. If I hit a British person with a spanner, what did I just strike them with? Who picked this? Come with me. Let's see if you put the dumb in dumbwaiters. Everyone pick an elevator door. If you all pick the same side, you all live. But if there's a split decision, I will kill everyone on the heavier side. It's human nature to find consensus. Or maybe it's the opposite. Let's see where you all landed. Uh-oh. Only one of you is still alive. You know what that means. You've made it so far, but can you escape? Here's your first category. James Bond villains. Tap each answer that fits the category and then press submit. Let's see the right answers. People who have walked on the moon. Time is almost up. Root vegetables and tubers. Moving on. Constellations. Yikes, there's a ghost right behind you. Don't look behind you. It's only darkness. Geometric angles. Time is almost up. Here comes the next question. Chicken breeds. Time is almost up. You stole some yummy life force. Books in L. Frank Baum's Oz series. I don't know who's gonna win. Death metal subgenres. One last trap. If you want to break through that barrier, you'll need a perfect answer to this question. And that includes the third answer choice now, too. life force swap. Volcanoes. Time is almost up. You have to get all the right answers to escape. Looks written in the first person.
Welcome aboard! You must be the talent. Please sign in. Oh, please, whenever you're ready. Quick, before the ship leaves the dock. Gather round, comedians. Here's tonight's itinerary. We're gonna write some jokes and then test them out on stage. But first things first, it's brainstorming time. Before we jump into the jokes, let's do a little writing exercise to get inspired. On your device. Okay, let's get to it. You know the drill. You've got time for one or two more. Now that your noggin is moving at full steam, it's time to write some comedy. Follow the steps on your device to construct 2 jokes. If you haven't started your second joke yet, now would be the time. We've got a great group of comedians who are chasing their dreams harder than my grandfather chased that whale that killed him. Let's welcome our first comedian to the stage.
Ugly as a boots be at one top. Squawks her up.
Nice job, you two. Judges, what do you think? Folks, put your hand and hook together for our next comedian.
I can't squat the Boots to qual them what's a how giant.
Oh yeah, don't forget to say your catchphrase. Which comedian told a better joke? A round of applause for our next comedian. And some credit to you. Our next comic is ready to hit the stage.
Up to you. Or you don't. You're at a tool. But you don't work.
And a tip of the hat to you! Our next comic needs an introduction. Ahoy! It's our next comic! And how about some points for you as well? Here's another comedian, whether you like it or not. Great setup! Okay, you jokers, let's tally the scores. If you're currently losing, might I suggest writing funnier jokes? Just something to think about. Well, we're sinking again. There's no time to write jokes from scratch. So, here's the plan. Let's rewrite another comic's joke. You'll use the same setup, but we'll attempt to write yada yada. Moving on. Looks like some of you didn't finish your jokes. Too bad. Please, hold on to each other for safety, and at the same time, welcome back our comics. Vote for your favorite punchline.
I'm terrified you don't red go to bed. I'm so bed around here at so beautiful if it
A real Clash of the Titans.
Mini great not I'm gonna who said he happy Curious and ile boss disagam. My knitted back as a curious.
Only one of you can get a light vest.
Welcome to the Dictionarium! Did you know there are as many words in the world as grains of sand in my shoes? I wear clogs on the beach. Look at these good people. I am already devoted to you. In the Dictionarium, you will collectively create a dictionary entry for a fictitious word. May the funniest answers win. If you're just watching right now, join the audience. Enter the room code and play along. Let us begin. First things first, check your device for a new phrase. Now you're going to write a definition for the slang on your device. You might not be able to use all your favorite letters. Choose wisely. See what we got. And now is the time for voting. Pick the definition you think should be recorded in the official Dictionarium. Remember, you can award bonus points to the ones that stole your heart. When there is a tie, the winner is random. Sorry. Let's do the same thing for the other slang. Vote for the best one, my little melon ballers. Choose the definition that makes the most sense to you, or that makes the most joy to your world. And the winning definition to be immortalized in the Dictionarium is... Time to put your creative pants on. Give me a new piece of slang that matches the definition on your device. This round is quick, so write fast. The timer is low. Submit quickly. Let's see these words. Choose the slang that's matchy-matchy with this definition. And the winner is... You get it. We're voting on the other one now. Vote, vote, vote! Vote right now. And the winning slang is... Time to use this slang in a sentence. Write a sentence with your new piece of slang. It may help you to think of the sentence as a word caterpillar, or I don't know, maybe not. Let's survey the sentences. It's time to vote. And the winner is... Time to put your voting pants on. And the most votes went to this one! Wow! Fantastic entry in the dictionarium! I couldn't have done it better myself.
Voila! You've made an important contribution to the history of language. But forget gratitude. Who won? I hope to see you again very soon. I just found a new word crawling up my ankle. The game that you are playing, well, it causes much hilarium. You make up silly words and phrases ending in hysterium. Hello! Welcome to the Dictionarium, where the words are made up, just like my boyfriend at summer camp, Ricky Martin. You people are playing. You are my true favorites. In the Dictionarium, you will take a made-up word and turn it into a real word with real meaning that you can use forever, or forget about right away. It's a game. Oh, P.S. Feel free to join the audience. Enter the room code to play along. Let's rock! Right now, you're getting a new phrase sent to your device. What does this phrase mean? Write down the answer on your device. If you're not sure what to write, I say take a deep breath and take a big swing. You might just hit it out of the park. Okay, let's see 'em. And now it's time to vote. Pick the definition that makes you feel groovy. And remember, you can award bonus points to the ones that tickled you. There was a tie, so I just picked my favorite. Now let's do the other one. Vote for your favorite, my little doggy bones. Choose the definition that makes the most sense to you, or that makes the most joy to your world. Don't forget, you can give bonus points to your second favorite, or the worst one, I don't care. Bonus points grow on trees. And the winning definition is... Time to put on your thinking chaps. Now come up with a new phrase that matches the definition on your device. This is a quick round. Let's check out these baby wordlings. Aww. Choose the slang phrase that best fits the definition. And the official new slang phrase is... You know what to do. Vote again. And the winner is... Time to use this slang in the sentence. Write a sentence containing the new slang phrase. If you can't remember what the sentence is, it is a string of words connected by spaces, like beads on a string or cars in a train. Or, actually, none of those are connected by spaces. I don't know, just write the sentence, jeez Louise. Yahtzee! I want to see these. Time to vote. The votes are in, and the winning sentence is... And now we vote. And the winner is... There it is! What a glorious contribution to the Dictionarium! Look at this beauty! I love you for making this! But now, let's see who got the most points. Hurry back for another round. I just found a new word trapped under my duvet.
You must be the guinea pigs I ordered. Sign in with the room code and make sure to snap a selfie or draw yourself for our records. Lab rats, sign in with the room code and don't forget to take a picture or draw yourself for our records. Welcome to Role Models. Thanks for volunteering for this experiment, and by volunteering I mean wandering in. Here at the lab, we've spent years searching for the genetic magic that makes each and every human a truly unique individual. But that was hard. Skip the formalities. Got it. Everyone vote for the category that looks the most interesting, preferably something you all know a bit about. Which famous cat are you? So, on your device, you've got the names of your fellow lab rats. Drag each one to the role you think fits them best. That includes yourself. Oh, and you'll see a little 99% sign next to each role. Tap that to lock in the answer you're 99% certain will match what everyone else picks. I'll make it worth your while if you're right, so make sure to pick someone. When everyone's given out their roles, we'll check out the results. Let's see who's who.
Let's see those votes. Get rid of the outliers. That's our winner. Yippee! I like to keep my guinea pigs motivated, so I'll give you guys these nutritious science pellets. Whatever your answers, match the group. Whoever has the most at the end is my lab rat of the month. Plus, they keep your pelts shiny. And your 99% guess was 100% right. Subjects who already have a role don't need another one, so let's lose these votes. Do not let this test subject babysit. And we've got some 99% bonus pellets to award. Ooh, fun! 2 subjects are tied. We're gonna need another test to figure out who gets this role. Who hates Mondays the most? Vote on your devices now. Whoever wins gets the role. Just as I hypothesized. Performing the best in this experiment is definitely worth a few science pellets. Don't say I never did anything for you. Gonna need more data to settle this tie. Here's what I want each of you to do. Who can give the creepiest smile? Do it in whatever order you guys want. The other lab rats will decide who deserves the role. Even if you're not sure you want the role, I'm handing out science pellets to the winner, so do your best. It's an experiment, man. You think the chimps always want to learn sign language? In science, we call that a shutout. You get the role and some science pellets. You had at least one person pulling for you, and that's good enough for me. Here's who's who. And here's how you're doing on science pellets. Don't forget, you get those tasty pellets when your answers match the group, or you earn a role in a tiebreaker experiment. Keep that in mind if you want to be the winning test subject. Select the next category. Which all-star lyrics best suit each of you? Okay, make those matches. And remember to tap the 99% button next to the combo you feel most strongly about. Let's find out who you are. You said it, not me. That's orbiting the sun for you. Right? Especially if there's traffic. Time to break this tie. Type an answer on your device. Your fellow lab rats will decide whether you get the role. Here it is. Vote on your devices now. Makes sense to me. A shooting star would incinerate the mold. Here's where we ended up. Oh, and you? You are freaking me out with these predictions. Get out of everyone's heads. Okay, I feel like I'm getting to know you guys, so let's see if I can do anything with the data we have so far. You two, your roles tell me you share a common personality trait. You guys are like twins, but one of you has to be better. You discover a microphone that can broadcast a message to every person on Earth. What do you say? Answer the prompt on your devices, and we'll settle this once and for all. That's what they came up with. Vote on your devices now. That's that. Based on your roles, you're total opposites. From a very specific point of view, anyway. We're not leaving here until we find out which of you is better at being you. What 3 things are essential to have a perfect Saturday night? I want both of you to write an answer that fits the trait above your head. The others will decide who did the best. There it is. Vote on your devices now. That settles that. This will be our last category, so choose wisely. Which pizza topping fits each of you best? Assign those roles. Let's see where we landed. You really know yourself, or at least what your friends think of you. Deep down, aren't we all just meat circles? you got the role you wanted. Looks like your peers weren't feeling any of these roles for you. I've got a consolation role that might do the job. Everyone vote on which role should go to our mysterious test subject. You win some, you lose some. Here's where we landed. One last thing before the experiment ends. Let's see if there are any more interesting patterns. You, judging by your roles, you're this, and you're also this. You can't be both. We're going to find out which quality fits you better. If you had unlimited funds for a 1-hour shopping spree, what would you buy? Answer this prompt on your device. Then the other subjects will vote on your response. That's the raw data. Vote on your devices now. We were all thinking the same thing on that one. I can tell from your roles, you two are complete opposites. At least in this one extremely specific way. We're gonna pit you against each other and see who wins. You have to babysit twin 8-year-olds. What activity do you plan for them? Enter your answer on your device. There you go. Vote on your devices now. Yeah, I'd call that pretty conclusive. That's it! The experiment's complete. Here come your final roles as determined by everything your fellow lab rats said about you. And my favorite little lab rat with the most total science pellets is...